Welcome to Truth by Billie Beene, November 11, 2025, time in Texas, about 4 p.m., a flash update. In the next 12 hours, we could have 3 CMEs slamming the Earth, along with solar wind moving at millions of miles per hour, possible G5, and we currently are experiencing a proton storm. Japan could experience an 8+ earthquake in the next 72 hours, and an update on Atlas. So let's get started. So we have the Earth. We know since about the weekend we've had 3 X's, and this morning we had an X 5.1. And we have currently coming in 3 CMEs. 2 to 3 of these CMEs could become what's called cannibal CMEs, in other words, merging with one another. It is believed very likely that at least the first 2 will merge and then be followed by the very strong CME that was generated by the X early this morning, the 5.1 X flare. And this, we could have Earth being rocked in the next 12 hours. We currently have a solar wind, according to BPEARTHWATCH, that went after the X flare this morning, went from about 497,000 miles per hour up to a speed of 2.2 million miles per hour. So that's going on. So we've had the X 5.1 this morning, and that caused a dramatic increase in the solar wind. And we believe this is a rare occurrence. The X 5.1, according to Stephen Burns, geophysicist, is the 6th largest X flare we've had in this solar cycle, and it could generate a strong G4, G5 geomagnetic storm. Excuse me. And we have this. The 2 CMEs are to hit Earth today, November 11, and cause a G4, G5 storm. And then tomorrow, or within 48 hours, we'll have the strong CME from the X flare this morning that will also cause a G4, G5 storm. We currently have a proton storm. That means the solar wind is forcing in particles from space that are now penetrating to ground level. And we have this. Hal Turner's info. 22 U.S. states could see auroras tonight, November 11. And we had space weather, NOAA, putting out a G3 prediction, but now that has a G3, which would cause a KP index of 7 that relates to auroras. But that's now been upgraded with this new X flare to a G4 that could give us a KP index of 7 to 8. And if it goes up to a G5, we would have a KP index of 9, giving us global auroras. For sure, now predictions are that we may see auroras all the way down to Texas. And Stephen Burns, geophysicist, believes that all this space impact on the Earth is going to be increasing earthquakes, volcanoes, especially around Japan, which he believes could see an 8+ earthquake, possibly up to an 8.7. So that's going on. And from Daily Mail, We have about Atlas that today a radio signal has been picked up and that its size is estimated to be 6 miles in diameter, and it has a surface temperature of minus 45 degrees Fahrenheit. So with all of these CMEs, the solar wind, the auroras coming in, we can see a definite impact on human, animal, and plant health, as well as impacts on satellites, GPS, power grids, and so on. So this concludes my flash. I love you, and I'll see you soon.